The series, which is considered one of the most influential black shows of all time, ultimately ran from January 18, 1975, to July 2, 1985, with 11 seasons of laughs and love, and in the show's 253 episodes, the cast was joined by plenty of guest stars. In this video, you will see how have the actors of the movie The Jeffersons change. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1975, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's go. Sherman Hemsley as George Jefferson. Born February 1, 1938, as one of only 2 people to appear in all 253 episodes. The Philadelphia native-born Sherman Alexander Hemsley made the world laugh as the boisterous, wisecracking, yet kind-hearted George Jefferson who loved his wheezy. Age filming, 37-year-old. Besides acting, Hemsley was an accomplished jazz keyboardist and stepped in the musical limelight in 1989 with the release of the cover song, Ain't That a Kick in the Head. This was followed by an R&B album. Aside from acting, he was a very private and reclusive man who never married or had kids. Hemsley was inducted into the Television Academy Hall of Fame in 2012. The same year he sadly passed away at 74 in his home in El Paso, Texas. Isabel Sanford as Louise, Wheezy, Jefferson. Born August 29, 1917. One of Sanford's favorite parts of taking on the Wheezy Jefferson role was that she always had the last word when it came to George, and audiences loved the banter between the two. Age filming, 58-year-old. Isabel even became a supporting cast member on The Carol Burnett Show. Then came Louise Jefferson on The Jeffersons, where she made history as the first African-American woman to win an Emmy. Her last appearance before her passing was at the TV Land Awards with her Jeffersons co-star accepting the award for favorite cantankerous couple. Isabel passed away in 2004 following surgery on a carotid artery. At age 86, Mike Evans as Lionel Jefferson. Born November 3, 1949. The original Lionel, Evans left the show after the first season and returned for one more season in 1980. Born in Salisbury, North Carolina, Evans says it was a fluke that he got the role on The Jeffersons at age 26. Lionel's calm and liberal-minded stance was the perfect foil to his TV dad's hot-tempered personality. Due to Evans' visibility on a hit sitcom, he boosted his career with TV movies such as Call Her Mom, Killer by Night, and the Disney comedy feature Now You See Him, Now You Don't. While appearing as Lionel, Mike and his writing partner co-created, and were writing for, another Lear sitcom, Good Times, which was a spin-off of Maude. In fact, he left the role completely in 1975 to focus on his writing career. After the cancellation of Good Times, Mike took back his role in 1979, but left again in 1981 for good. Stepping away from showbiz, Mike put his efforts into the lucrative Southern California real estate market. Sadly, he died of throat cancer in 2006 at age 57. Damon Evans as Lionel Jefferson. Born November 24, 1949. No relation to Mike Evans, Damon took over the role of Lionel until halfway through the 4th season. Born in Baltimore, Evans attended the Interlochen Center for the Arts on a Reader's Digest scholarship and, after graduation, attended the Boston Conservatory of Music and became an accomplished opera singer. Age filming, 26-year-old. Damon also portrayed the young Alex Haley in the Smash TV miniseries Roots, The Next Generations. He still delights audiences in a wide range of theatrical and musical performances. However, his life was plagued by depression and drug use. It got to the point where he considered taking his own life in 1997. But he managed to turn his life around, quitting drugs, and actually going back to school to earn his bachelor's degree in psychology from Bronx Community College. Today he's 74 and hasn't acted since 2000 in an episode of Third Watch. Franklin Cover as Thomas Willis. Born November 20, 1928. Forever known as Tom Willis, George Jefferson's next-door neighbor. Tom Willis is Helen's husband, and often the butt of most of George's jokes. But the two were friends, and a friendly ribbing is just part of their chemistry. Age filming, 47-year-old. Cover appeared in several feature films, Wall Street, 1987. The Stepford Wives, 1975, and Almost Heroes, 1998. Born in Cleveland, Ohio, he began his career on the stage acting in Hamlet and Henry IV, making his TV debut on Naked City, and later on The Jackie Gleason Show. His final TV appearance was on an episode of Will and Grace in 1999. Franklin died in 2006 at the age of 77 from complications of pneumonia. Marla Gibbs as Florence Johnston. Born June 14, 1931. Originally intended as a recurring cast member, the character became an immediate favorite with fans, so the producers made her a series regular. As Florence, the Jeffersons' sharp-tongued maid, Gibbs received 5 Emmy nominations for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy. Age filming, 44-year-old. Born Margaret Bradley in Chicago, Gibbs moved to Los Angeles in 1963. The success of the Jeffersons and Florence Johnston gave her entree to a starring role in Checking In, the short-lived spin-off of the Jeffersons. In the sitcom 227, adapted from a play, Gibbs was the lead actress. She had a number of supporting film parts and guest starring roles throughout her career, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin, Judging Amy and among others. Gibbs was an accomplished singer and, from 1981 to 1999, owned Marla's Memory Lane Jazz Club in South Central, L.A. Gibbs was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2021. Today she's 93 years old. Billy D. Williams as Himself. Age filming, 38-year-old. Billy D. Williams appeared as himself in the Season 5 episode, Me and Billy D. Gibbs, 93, told the Archive of American Television in 2006 that this episode was one of her favorites, calling it a classic. She said, "He was such a great performer. Also, I never had a crush on him before, but I did after the episode. After every episode, the cast would stay to greet the audience, and she was impressed that Williams stayed until the very end." He is 88. Helen Martin. Born July 23, 1909. Age filming, 74-year-old. Helen Martin guest starred in the 1983 episode, I Do, I Don't. The actress, who died in 2000, was already known for her role as Wanda Williams on Good Times and would also go on to join the cast of 227. She died March 25, 2000 at the age of 90. Hal Williams. Born December 14, 1938. Age filming, 46-year-old. Hal Williams appeared in the 1984 episode, Some Enchanted Evening. In the episode, he played Prince Charming during Florence's dream sequence. Just 1 year later, her dream sort of came true. Gibbs and Williams, 86. Played husband and wife on the beloved sitcom 227. Now he is 86. Verlinda Tolbert as Jenny Willis Jefferson. Born November 4, 1949. Jenny is the only daughter of Helen and Tom Willis, who became engaged to Lionel Jefferson, eventually marrying and having a daughter, further entrenching the two families. Lynn Moody played Jenny Willis in the All in the Family episode, Lionel's Engagement, when she was introduced. But Berlinda took over for the full series. Age filming, 26-year-old. Tolbert had some film success, too, being part of the Eddie Murphy-led Harlem Nights in 1989 and then the following year as Stack's girlfriend in Scorsese's Goodfellas. Today she's 76 years old and hasn't acted since 2013, with her last notable role being a 2005 episode of the HBO acclaimed show 6 Feet Under. She's been married to journalist Bob Reed since 1979. Paul Benedict as Harry Bentley. Born September 17, 1938. Harry Bentley is the Jeffersons' next-door neighbor and was a pretty outlandish UN interpreter. He is mostly kind-hearted, but George finds him an annoying playboy Englishman. As with George, just because they argue, doesn't mean you can't get over your differences and become friends. Paul Benedict's oversized jaw and large nose were partially attributed to acromegaly, the same condition that the Addams Family Ted Cassidy had. Age filming, 37-year-old. His final role was in the 2008 film Side by Each. He was found dead that same year of natural causes at age 70. Cheryl Lee Ralph as Louise's secretary. Born December 30, 1956. Before Cheryl Lee Ralph became a star in Dreamgirls, the Abbott Elementary actress guest starred in a Season 5 episode of The Jeffersons at the age of 22, in which she played Louise's secretary. Now she is 69. Jaleel White as Van Morris. Born November 27, 1976. Age filming, 9-year-old. Jaleel White is now known for his role as Steve Urkel on Family Matters, but his first acting role was as piano prodigy Van Morris on The Jeffersons. He is 49. Mabel King. Born December 25, 1932. Age filming, 43-year-old. Mabel King also appeared in the episode, Some Enchanted Evening. King, who starred in the sitcom What's Happening, and the stage musical and movie The Wiz. Also appeared in Scrooged and Dead Men Don't Die before her death in 1999 at the age of 66. Roxy Roker as Helen Willis. Born August 28, 1929. Roker played Helen Willis. Helen Willis is Louise's best friend but might as well be George's arch nemesis with how they go back and forth at each other, especially about Helen's interracial marriage. Roxy was born in Miami and is best known for The Jeffersons. She also appeared in ABC after-school specials and Fantasy Island, 1977. When she auditioned for her role in the sitcom, the producer thought audiences wouldn't believe she was married to a white man. So Roxy brought out a family photo with her real-life husband. Cy Roker, who was white, she was immediately cast. As Helen Willis, she and white actor Franklin Cover broke barriers by becoming the first interracial couple on primetime TV. Roxy is also Lenny Kravitz's mom and would often bring him to the set of the show. Roxy died in 1995 at age 66 from breast cancer.